तो हेलो डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इस वीडियो में हम देखते हैं अर्बन ट्रांसपोर्टेशन सिस्टम प्लानिंग की आंसर की मैं अपलोड कर रहा हूँ। आप लोगों की डिमांड आ रही थी बहुत, तो मैंने सोचा कि इस पे एक वीडियो बना देता हूँ, इसका आंसर की बच्चों को पहुंचा देता हूँ। इससे पहले अगर आपने अपने आरईआर के और हाइड्रोलॉजी के आंसर्स नहीं मिलाए हैं तो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में उसका मैंने लिंक दे रखा है, उसकी भी आंसर की आप लोग मिला सकते हैं। और एक रिक्वेस्ट है, अगर आपने अभी तक कंक्रीट सिविल कॉन्सेप्ट्स को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब इट, बिकॉज इसमें बहुत ही ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियोस आने वाले हैं सिविल इंजीनियरिंग सॉफ्टवेयर से रिलेटेड। और अगर कोई बच्चा तैयारी कर रहा है पीएसयू की, स्टेट इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज की, एसएससी जेई की, तो उसके भी सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स हर सब्जेक्ट के 12 से 13 सब्जेक्ट है उसको हम इसमें डालने की कोशिश करेंगे और डाल भी रहे हैं। तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल। ओके, तो मैं अपना टाइम बर्बाद नहीं करता हूँ और आपको क्वेश्चंस के आंसर की तरफ ले चलता हूँ। तो पहला क्वेश्चन था हमारा, land use transportation and road transport network plans are. Option 1 is interlinked. So mark here, your answer A is correct here. This is your option A. A is correct. Then second question is, okay, second question is, what is the main cause of accident in urban areas? It is A, improper planning. Second question answer is A here. So mark is A. Then third question, the first stage in the function of traffic engineering department is collection of data. So option B is correct here. Fourth question, what is the first stage in the function of traffic engineering department is? So I think this question is wrong, and the answer would be whether, if the question would ask that traffic forecast is not influenced by, so that would be weather only. So skip this question. Next question is, demographic factors do not include. We know this is GDP, so option A is correct here. Then sixth question is, the traffic will increase if the price of the vehicle decreases. So option B is correct here. Mark B here. Then the traffic population is estimated by geometric method. Option B is correct. How many types of land use patterns are there? So there are 10 land use patterns. Option A is correct. Then ninth question is, the land supply for urban expansion can be determined by, that is your by first option, that is TLA minus PCA plus BU within brackets. So option A is correct here. Next question is, urbanization and occupation of river banks and floodplain lead to your periodic exposure into inundation. So option A is correct here. 10th is A. 10th is A. Next is, who is responsible for the construction and maintenance of the national highway? So I think it is NHAI. So this is National Highway Authority of India. So on this basis, that D option is correct. Here, mark here D. Next is your, which of the following states is least developed in rail routes? So it is only Manipur. Option C is correct. Next is, which national highway connects Delhi and Kolkata via Varanasi? So it is NH2. We know. So mark option C is correct here. Next is, which among the following highways of India is the longest? As we know, the NH44 and NH7 are longest, but among these options, I think your option B is correct. NH2 is longest in NH, among NH1, NH3, NH4, and NH2. So mark here B. Next is, what is the first stage in traffic engineering studies? So it is A, traffic volume study here. Mark here, traffic volume study. Next is, which of the following method is more accurate for traffic analysis? It is automatic count. So B is correct. Next is, pedestrian data is used for planning. It is sidewalks and crosswalks. So option B is correct. Mark your answer is B. Next, the chart showing the variation of the traffic is called your variation chart. Please mark option C. The outgoing and incoming traffics are counted at option A is correct here, traffic intersections. Next is, the traffic design in India is based on, it is option C, 30th higher hourly volume. Next is, at a road junction 16 cross conflicts points are severe if all the options are correct here. So terrain, type of traffic and number of lanes, mark option D here. Next is at a road junction 16 cross conflicts points are severe. If option B is correct here, both are two-way roads. So mark your answer option B. Next 23rd is road markers along road from the edge of a curb should not be less than, it is 23 is D, 60 centimeter. Please correct it. Next is in India, the modes of transportation in the order of their importance are, we know the order of importance in India as railways first, then roads, then shipping, then air transport. Option D is correct. Next is the absolute minimum sight distance required for stopping a vehicle with a speed of 80 kilometer per hour. It is option A, 120 meter. So absolute minimum sight distance is 120 meter. Next, the design of highway is based on axial load, spacing, wheelbase. All options are correct. So mark option D, all of the above. Next is the thickness of broken center line marking for a four-lane road is generally capped as your option C, 15 centimeter. Means 150 mm is correct. This is 15 centimeter. Next is the on the recommendation of Nagpur National Conference, the minimum width of village road may be. It is option A, 2.45 meter on the as per the recommendation of Nagpur National Conference. Next is the maximum super elevation on hill roads should not exceed your 10% here. So it is 10%. Next is the tire pressure influences the quality of surface course. It is quality of surface course. 30th B is correct. Next, the any gradient on a road is said to be an exceptional gradient if it is option D is correct here, less than minimum gradient or more than maximum gradient. Next is the most suitable equipment for compacting clearly soil is pneumatic tire roller. So it is option B is correct. Move on to the next question is the excessive camber on pavements may cause, option D is correct here. All of the above. Mark all of the above here. Next is your the traffic volume is usually expressed in passenger car unit. It is option B only. Next is the traffic flow is static and dynamic. So option B is correct. Dynamic. Okay, traffic flow is dynamic in nature. What is the first objective of traffic volume study? It is A. That is your to decide priority for improvement of roads. Option A is correct here. Then 37th question you can do yourself. 38th is if aggregate impact value is 20 to 30%, then it is classified as satisfactory for road surfacing. Option C is correct here. Then design of horizontal curves on highway is based on option 39th is D. Option D is correct for question number 39. All of the above. If cross slope of country is greater than 60% of the terrain, then it is your steep terrain. Okay, so it is classified as steep terrain. In welded wire mesh, the longitudinal wire is placed at your option B is correct here, 15 centimeters. Then the percentage of free carbon in bitumen is less than that in tar. So option B is correct here. Okay. Now move on to the next is pavement is said to be flexible if it contains your option B is correct here. All of the above. Then the method of design of flexible pavement is recommended by IRC is CBR method only. So option B is correct. Next is the as per recommendation of IRC, traffic volume study is carried out for a roller roads for 7 days continuously during harvesting and lean season both. So both of the option C is correct here. Next is the camber of shoulders in waterbound macadam is 46 is A equal to the cross slope of the pavement. Option A is correct here. Next question is the traffic surveys are carried out. Option D is correct. All of the above here. Then the next is the camber for hill road in case of bituminous surfacing is adopted as your 2.5%. Option B mark. Which of the following represents the hardest grade of bitumen? So it is option A. Then setting out of lemniscate transition curve is done with your poor deflection angle. It is poor, not poor, it is polar deflection angles. Okay, option D is correct. The next is the headlight of vehicles should be such that its lower beam illuminates object at onset. C is correct here. 30th meter, 30 meter. Next is your which of the following test measures the toughness of road aggregate? It is impact test. Option C is correct here. In CBR test, the value of CBR is calculated at, we know, for both 2.5 mm and 5 mm penetration only. Okay. Bottommost layer of pavement is known as, we know, the subgrade. It is for subgrade, subbase, base course, and surface course. It is the order. Next is the ruling gradient on hill roads 300 meter above MSL, that is mean sea level, is capped is 55 is B, that is 5%. Your correct answer is 5% here. The maximum allowable Los Angeles aberration value for high quality surface course is 56 is your C option, 30th percent. Okay, mark your answer C here. Then the distance traveled by a moving vehicle during perception and brake reaction time is known as stopping distance. We know is it SSD. The absolute minimum radius of horizontal curve for design speed 60 kilometer per hour is, it is option D. None of the above. None of the answer is matching with these three options. Okay. So 58 is D here. 59, the convexity provided to the carriageway between the crown and the edge of the pyramid is known as camber. Option B is correct. Next is the maximum spacing of contraction joints in rigid pavement is, your 60th answer is your C is 4.5 meter here. Next is your super elevation on road in snow bound areas generally not exceed, the 61st is your D, 7%, should not exceed 7%. And if cross slope of a country up to 10%, the terrain is classified as plain terrain. Up to 10%, the terrain will be your plain terrain. Okay, so mark option A is correct. Next is if brakes of vehicle are effective, then the vehicle running at 30 kilometer per hour comes to a stop. It is 63 is B here. So option 12 meter is correct. And the usual width of side drains along highway in hilly region is your option B, 60 centimeter. Then 65th is your thickness of broken center line marking for a four-lane road is generally capped at 12 centimeter. So option B is correct. Then length of side of warning sign boards of roads is your option C, 45 centimeter is correct. Then your optimization of urban mobility can be viewed intervened at the infrastructure level by the use of HOV lanes. So option B is correct here. Mark your answer as option B. Indian Road Congress was founded and constituted with its headquarters at New Delhi in 1934. Option D is correct here. Then width of the shoulder of carriageway is generally capped at 250 centimeter. Option D is correct. Then while calculating the overtaking side distance, the height of the object above road surface is assumed as your 120 centimeter. So thank you so much. Please do subscribe this channel. Okay, so for more civil engineering videos related to software and related to competitive exams. Okay, every subject. Thank you so much.